Hi, my name is Debbie Farinella, and I'm on the creative design team at Sizzix. And wait until you see what we've come up with for the new year. We have some great projects ready for you to create some wonderful things with some of our new Thinlits. We have our spring foliage wreath. We've got a great little balloon that creates a wonderful shaker card. We have our botanicals, some great little Easter, springtime, depending on the colors that you use, florals. All the pieces, you have 12 dies that you can cut out of that to create a great invitation or just a card. We have an embroidery loop. This pokes all the little individual holes so you can actually do some threading, whether you're cutting it out of a thin cardstock or any kind of paper. It creates a little kind of a dimensional idea that you can do for a project. This is one of my favorite. It's an origami rabbit. We have a little project over in the other area where we cut it and created a little cupcake topper. It makes for a great little project that kids can either make, or it's something that they can have at an Easter party for the decorations. We have some icons that are adorable for any of your planners, any of your cards. You could put a little one inside of a dimensional dome and do a little theme card. This is another die that works perfectly with the balloon. That's something you can use for a shaker card. It cuts all these pieces out and does a great little Easter scene. You can use the eggs for a kitchen recipe card. It doesn't have to be Easter, but all the little things come together and create a wonderful project. We have a springtime tulip. Cuts all the pieces to create a tulip using our sculpting tool. It creates the perfect little flower, add it to a stem, add the leaves, and it makes a beautiful arrangement for Easter centerpieces, or just handing somebody a bouquet of flowers that will last forever since they're made out of paper. Some of our Bigz dies, we have a new scroll and we have a leaf branch. Cut any material, mat board, chipboard, all of the materials that you're used to using for your Bigz dies can create some wonderful projects, whether it's home decor, quilting appliques, or anything like that. It makes for a beautiful project. And one of my favorites is the Stackable Geometrics. This die comes with 12 pieces. This set comes with 12 pieces. Each one has different layers, so you layer them on top of each other in coordinated colors, and it makes for a wonderful project. Add some adhesive backing onto the back of it and lay them down perfectly, and it adds a little dimension to your project and makes for really, really beautiful cards. Some of our stamps and framelits down here, rubber stamp your image, lay down your framelit around it. It cuts directly around the border. No more fussy cutting, and the cutting gets right at the edge. The detail is amazing. Once you cut it and stamp it and cut it, it's absolutely beautiful. These are some of our projects that I love to use. This one here is a detailed butterfly. It comes with 3 dies. You run it through the machine. Depending on the colors, the inking, painting, whatever you're going to do, add some little jewels or sequins, and it makes for beautiful projects. There's 3 dies in that set. Another one that's a beautiful for an invitation or card, it's the edges. You die cut this, and you can do it one time on the fold, and it creates a little top banner there. But if you do it twice, you run it through the machine and you can cut it and have a little opening, kind of like a gatefold card, and that makes for a beautiful project as well. Whether it's a menu or an invitation or just a birthday card, absolutely beautiful. And the colors that you choose, I'm sure, will be even more pretty. A couple new of our Bigz dies are our XL dies. Eileen Holz come out with a new box. You get multiple pieces in it to create the box with the flap. Add one of our alphabets, and it also includes this little medallion in the front, so you can do your little label and put person's name on it, or a little gift box at a table for a party. It's a perfect little place setting. Her calendar is really popular now. It's a big hit at the show. And then another alphabet that we've come out with is a chunky alphabet, and we have projects throughout the booth that you could see that you can use for that. A couple other things are our cakes. This is a beautiful cake. Once you cut it with all the pieces, there are 29 pieces in this die set. Beautiful birthday cake, wedding cake. It has score lines in it, so once you assemble it, it can flatten, go right into a card, and when that person receives it and opens it up, can you imagine the wow that they'll have when they see that it pops open to a cake? Love that, love that. So we have a little cake here. It's an individual box. Depending on how you do it, you have the cherry, you have the frosting, or you can leave that part off and just do a really pretty cake. These are all Thinlits, so you would need your larger plus machine to create that because the die itself is pretty large and it has to go through your 9-inch machine. And these are our lilies. This is the bunny mask. These are all Bigz dies, so you can cut multiple materials with them. Cardstock, mat board. We have some felt projects that we can show you later that create all these animals. One animal, one head, but using the different ears, look how many different creatures you could come up with. And another popular one, actually both of these, are our butterfly. So this butterfly, when you get the die, you're just getting half of it. So when you create it, you would fold the paper on the edge, saving your fold, run it through, and you have your three-dimensional butterfly. And we have a few projects showing that also. And then three-dimensional roses. I mean, that speaks for itself. Look how beautiful that is. Another most popular one that we're loving, finally, is our Wisteria. It comes with 5 individual flowers on one die. So you cut multiple pieces of each size flower to create a beautiful wisteria, and we will show you exactly how it turns out. It's absolutely stunning.
Thanks for watching this video that was filmed in Phoenix, Arizona at AFCI's 2020 Creativation event. If you liked this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.